that I do, but the best thing that I love to do is be a mom. And about 8 years ago, my second child, we found out that she couldn't hear, and we ended up having to get implants in her ears and go through all this. And the doctors, long story, told us, oh my gosh, now her brain doesn't work. She's got sensory overload. She's going to be in special ed her whole life. You're just going to have this handicapped child. And I was like, that doesn't make any sense. Because before we didn't know she couldn't hear, she was fine. And so I was like this mother on a mission. So long story short, this is kind of how my story kind of ties into Morgan ties. But anyway, so I went on a hunt as a mom to find the best thing for my kids. And so I happened to have something come into my life, and it happened to be a vitamin or a supplement for my daughter, and it changed her life. And so since then, I have always been open to different things. I'm always like, I want to look for the biggest, the best thing for my kids, because I know there's stuff out there. The thing that I found before was from Norway, and then by the time we started doing it and taking it like full time and getting it shipped over, my daughter had come to the United States. So anyways, with that being said, I became a huge health advocate for children, and I was on 2020 and PBS Health Journal. And so I really look for a lot of things. Well, I have a lot of clients and a lot of people that bring me the greatest, next best thing that they find. And I'm like, I believe in a lot of products out there for a lot of people. I believe the best stuff is never found in a store. You either have to order it from somewhere, or you find some great company that's backing good products all over the world. From protein shakes to vitamins to minerals, like there's so many good things. So I've seen them all. The one big thing that I've seen is the lack in health. Anytime anybody everybody comes talks to me, they lack sleep, they lack energy, their bodies ache, and I'm like, okay, well yes, we know what vitamins are supposed to do. The problem is everybody's gut is awful. We don't take care of our gut. We have high levels of cortisol, stress, that affects our immune system, our gut, our intake. Well, when I finally found these basic vitamins, minerals, and herbs that actually go directly into the bloodstream, they don't go through the digestive system, I was like, I have to try it. And so I did. I just tried it. And the effects on me were kind of funny, weren't they? So the first time I took the sleep, I took it and I was like, whoa, whoa. It was like 17 seconds. We were timing it. I was like, oh my gosh, I could feel that. What did I feel? I had no idea. It just felt good. And so I was like, okay, this feels really good. And what it did is it just kind of like calmed my mind. It didn't make me sleepy. So then I could do my kids, get them ready for bed, and about 45 minutes later, I'd crawl into bed, and I was like, and I just went to sleep. It doesn't make you sleepy. It just lets you go to sleep. But that was not the coolest part. The coolest part was the next morning when we woke up. Like, you literally wake up and you feel amazing. So I was like, okay, well, I want to find out about this. I want to find out more about it. So I did. I started doing my research on it. Why is this so different? I looked into it. I was like, okay, what is this stuff? So I did my homework. And do I need to go through the slideshow?
If you want.
I don't like it. Nah. Go to the liposome thing. Da-da-da, da-da-da. We'll go back to that. Go back. Keep going. Go to the good stuff. Okay, right here. So liposomes I've heard of before because I deal with a lot of clients that are cancer patients, okay, and people that get sick. I have a lot of kids that have no immune systems. They are on, they call it the silver bullet. It's high potency of antibiotics, but they all have liposome technology. So what they do is they take liposomes and they infuse them with either the chemo drugs or an antibiotic, and that's why they put them into their bloodstream or into their body. It's immediately effective, okay? Well, somebody got smart and took the liposome and infused it with your basic high potency vitamins and minerals and herbs. And so when you take it, it's immediately into your bloodstream. So this is the first time liposomes have been available. Liposome technology has been available to the consumer. And they were so smart. They put the good stuff in it. So when you take the sleep, that's why you instantly feel it. So that was like our first selling point, was like, oh my gosh, this stuff really works. But the biggest changer was the Renew. So my one daughter, who's had the health issues, has bursitis in her hip. Really, really bad. She will just come home, she's in 7th grade, and she will come home and she will just sit and cry at the kitchen counter. And we would give her ibuprofen, high doses of it, and it would take the edge off, but she had to miss soccer a lot, miss doing things with her friends a lot because that bursitis. If you know what bursitis is, it's more or less super pain in your joints, and she got it in her hip. She had it in her hip. So I said, well, if Renew is for inflammation, okay, and healing, like inflammation, and what was the other thing? Why is my brain fogged? Anyways, I said, let's give this to Bailey. So we did. We did for a week, and there was a little bit of change, not a huge drastic change. And then it was that day that last one was filmed. Literally that day, she was crying on her bed. I can't stand the pain, Mom. She's tears. She can't move her hip. And I says, let's just go squirt some of the Renew in your mouth. And I says, let's do double dose. So she took 2. And I'm not kidding. She'd come back down the stairs and she's like, Mom, how fast is that supposed to work? And I said, I don't know. I think it just kind of depends on your body. She says, Mom, it's like, it's not hurting. The pitch and the pain's gone up. It's starting to go away. I'm not kidding. Within 20 minutes, she's dressing, ready to go to soccer. I'm like, Hun, are you sure? She's like, Mom, it doesn't hurt. So I'm like, are you kidding me? So we had just gone to that meeting from her soccer game where she played an entire game, where before it would have just been a night of crying on her bed, me rubbing or putting a hot pad on her hip. And so to us, it was like, okay, this stuff works. Of course, we'd already decided it worked well before that, but these are personal things that we're seeing. So if you understand this part, this is why. Because it actually goes right into your bloodstream. It does not go through your digestive system. So the things that they have an energy one, it works. Kids are addicted to the energy.
It's awesome.
Oh, there you go. Wait.
This is
Oh, you want me to start there?
Yeah.
Core.
Okay.
You want me? You're gonna mess up my mind.
Okay.
Go to energy.
Right.
Okay. All right. Okay. So all it is it's this. It's in there. It'll tell you. It's not a lot of ingredients, but if you read those ingredients, they're the most optimal for our bodies, especially when they work with our bloodstream. So it's been very fun to read all of this stuff and go, oh my gosh, this is why I get the energy. This is why my body's responding. Very simple ingredients. They all of them have between 4 and 5 ingredients. Not a lot of ingredients. But my kids, my little guy loves to take that before soccer. He feels like he can just do anything. And you know, kids are into that parkour. He thinks he's super awesome. He's 10. And so he'll be like, Mom, I can do more parkour. I'm like, okay. But the fact is the kids, it sits on our counter. And the kids, when kids want it, you know it works. Because kids, if it does not work, you're doing anything for them, they don't want it. They're not going to think about it. And so the energy it helps a ton with that. And how many times, you just squirt it? I just squirt it all the time. Like, I will squirt 2 or 3 times a day, especially on days where I have a lot to do. Okay, what's the next one?
But it doesn't it doesn't, for me, like for my kids, I'm like, yeah, you can take it, but I really need you to get tired at night. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
It's good, it's fine for them to take it and they'll still.
Yes, because
Okay.
why it does, my kids come home from school and then they're going to soccer practice or they're going to play their soccer game and it's 5, 6 at night. Yes, take the energy, and it's not like hyper. It just
Right.
gives them natural energy to pull on something when they're wanting to exert. Does that make sense? So then when you come home, it's not like you're dealing with hyperactivity. It's not like, don't take the energy, you're going to go to bed in 2 hours. No, if they're going to go exert that energy, let them take it.
Right.
So, what are you
Listen, I love when I told you about it, because I thought my heart was going to race really fast, but it doesn't.
Okay.
No.
It's not like a 5.
No.
How did you explain it to me? She explained it well, because I was just like, it's not working, but then I cleaned my house that night. That doesn't happen, but
It's not. It's not a spike. Okay, so you take an energy drink, right? You've all done done it. We've all taken something where that
Reggie.
spikes it. What do we do? What do we do?
Reggie.
What happens? You take it and you feel something. You go like this and you go like this. So you don't. No, the energy goes in your body and it's usable energy. So it's going to feel like a fuel line, like something's just constantly feeding you. Okay, most of us don't know what that feels like because there's not stuff out there. Okay, so that's why when you take it, you're like, you notice a difference, but it's hard to really articulate because it's a constant fuel. And you're like, I still have energy. It is 3 in the afternoon and I don't want to lay on the couch. It's like, it's real. And so I love the way that, and that's exactly.
I love it. Like seriously.
And she wasn't going to believe me because she's like, no, I have to have my, what is it, your Diet Coke? Pepsi. Oh, sorry.
Oh my goodness.
I know, it's a sin. It's like a swear word to me.
But I love it. It's like it says 2 skirts. I need 3 skirts. No,
Yeah, and now you can do
awesome.
whatever you need.
It's amazing.
Ever. And he's a big guy. And you do how many? 5.
Amazing.
But he loves it. I only need
I
to do
do
1.
too.
Sometimes I'll do 2. So.
That's awesome.
Just took it in like an IV.
Yeah, there we go. But it is such a different energy. It is fun because you feel like you don't feel like something's pushing you or making you buzz. You just feel steady.
So you're not getting a high.
No, you never get a high and you never get a low.
Yeah.
You don't. And if you do feel like, I am feeling a little bit tired, you won't feel a low. Just squirt another one. Like if you're like, ooh, you know what, I've got 4 more hours to go today and I've got this and this and this, give yourself another squirt.
Mine's like
Okay.
an uppercut.
Go to the neuro. Okay, neuro, this is a huge one, okay? So,
It's a pill.
this one is a pill, but the way that it goes is because they couldn't make that liquid form. So as soon as it gets into the stomach, not your intestines, even down your esophagus, as the outer coating is dissolving, as soon as it gets to your stomach, it's literally in your bloodstream. Okay, this one, huge brain function and mental clarity, huge difference. People are saying they can stay focused even if they're staring at a computer all day long. I don't stare at a computer all day long, so I don't know the difference. If you are, mental clarity, just memory and focus. People, we have Bailey on that, right? Just Bailey. So, and Knox. Oh yeah, we have 2. We have his Knox. He has, his little boy has hyper focus. So he'll get focused on something and he has hyper focus. It's hard to get him off of something. And so since we've been putting on it, he'll focus on something and shift, focus and shift. So we've noticed it helps with taking away hyper focus. And that's a brain misfire, okay? Just like memory and retention and that memory fog. So this, I mean, it's helped a lot of people that we've heard, but that's our own experience. Okay, next one. Core Essentials, this one's awesome because it's just your basic essential B vitamins, your vitamin K, that's huge. Because can you guys ever tell me what you're getting your vitamin K in?
Greens.
Yeah, how many of you guys are just chowing down your greens? Like none of you? I know, okay? And your vitamin D, okay, so vitamin D. People are like, we live in Utah, you guys not know that? Okay, so we don't get vitamin D, okay? People in Utah are so deficient in vitamin D, okay? And chromium, okay, and selenium. Okay, so if you understand what your body's lacks in minerals, okay? When you are deficient in minerals, that can be one of your biggest problems with energy, fatigue. And we always just go, well, I'm taking my vitamins. But how many of us go, you know, I'm taking my minerals. This is a very, very good, just basic balance. People have loved being on it. But if I had to choose, I would be like, here, give me my 3. This is like my 3 go-to. Both me and Jason, you take that too, right? I take that just because I so believe in just your basics that you need. That's like your foundation. And I love the fact that vitamin K's in it. It's just, we don't get enough. We just don't. You can go to the next one.
Mom, share me your story.
I actually I don't dissolve medication well, and that one I do. I don't get sick to my stomach.
And that's
Which I
a
usually
common
do.
thing. People will say, I don't take vitamins, I get sick.
That's
And no, people don't get on it.
Yeah,
And
and this one doesn't, which is unusual for me.
because it goes right in, it's not going through here. Okay, so this one you already heard me talk about. This is, we're gonna blow away. The sleep is super awesome. It's so good. Okay, I know, it's addicting. So I didn't know if you had some or you gave some, so I brought a sample for everybody.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. Oh, okay, so you'll take it. Yeah, well, it's a thing. You'll split it in your mouth. It's equal to 3 or 4 sprays. 3 sprays, 2 sprays? 4. Oh, she's talking about
4 is what it says on the thing, right?
4 sprays, it's equal to 4 sprays. Yeah, but these are the little pouches. I think they're, you're just put it in your mouth tonight, okay? Like half hour before you're gonna go to bed, and then notice when you wake up in the morning. You're gonna be like, I feel like I could run a marathon. And it's not like you got that high, you got this steady energy. So you can all try the sleep.
It tastes rotten, but you know.
It does. But I will tell you this, so my oldest daughter, her mind goes a mile a minute, and she can't sleep because she can't shut off her brain. So the first night we gave it to her, and we heard her go up to her room and do her thing, and we all went to bed. And the next morning she got up. Mom, I have never slept like that. I have never felt like that. I went right to bed and never even woke up. She's like, Mom, can I have my own bottle? And we were like, okay, sure. So the little stinker, she went to school. She's in 9th grade. And she came home that day and said, Mom, guess what? I sold 2 bottles of the sleep spray because we were all talking about it at school. And I'm not kidding you. 2 parents had called me about, within 3 days, that they wanted the sleep spray for their kids. So kids know it works. And so they all just went to California with their dad, and they're all like, we have to take it. We have to take it with us. So I had to pack all of this and send it with them because they need it. My daughter with her bursitis, and then they all love the sleep. So they all have their own, well, I told them to have their own sleep, and now we've mixed them all. We have 3 open, 1 downstairs and 2 on our counter, and I'm like, I don't care, just squirt it in your mouth and go to bed. No, but the fact that I love about it, it's got your B2 and your B6. That is why you wake up in the morning and feel incredible. It has sat in your bloodstream, and you guys know what your body does at night. Your body, so your insulin resets through your pancreas, okay? You go in the healing state, and then this vitamin B's are in your bloodstream, so when you wake up, you feel optimal. It's very simple, but why does it work? Why is this different than just taking any vitamin? Because of the liposomes. You have to understand that. It's healing, and you feel so good. And so we're literally, it's addicting. It's because it's more the feeling when you wake up too.
Yeah.
Like yes. So you all get to have some. Okay, and then, Renew. This is huge. Okay, the Renew was made for the inflammation in your body, in your joints, all over. But this is the thing. Everybody's seeing massive weight loss on it. Why? Because you're dealing with inflammation, okay? Inflammation is, I feel like it's attacking your yeast in your body. It's balancing out the imbalances within your gut and in your blood sugar. There's so much. If you look at these, the ginger and the shiitake mushroom especially are amazing what they do to the body on a cellular level. So it's been very interesting, even though this was made with the approach because of like the ginger and the shiitake. Hey, we wanted to attach, we have so many people with that fibromyalgia and bursitis and joint pain. Okay, so my daughter's knees click. They click a lot. She's a little bit of a knee knocker, if you guys have ever seen that. Okay, so her pain in her knees goes away when she takes this. And so even though it was formulated for inflammation, the guy above us, he lost 16 pounds, and that's the only thing he had bought and was the Renew. And he lost, was it 16 or 18? 16 pounds, I think is what he said, in 6 weeks. And the only thing he did different was Renew. So several other people have said, my body's responding, I've had weight loss. What did I do? I started telling everybody about it. Well, this company was from Norway, so they had a little kickback system. Every bottle you ordered, you got between $3 and $6 kickback. I was like, oh, okay. So eventually I would get enough back I could buy a bottle for my daughter. Not a big deal, never thought of it again. Because I didn't really care because I found the stuff that worked for my daughter. But again, I just told everybody about it. So this is the coolest part of my story. We'd been importing it from Norway, then it came to the United States. It'd been here, they asked us to come on 2020, or on PBS, the very first one. And then I got a call from their headquarters, and this was the phone call, I kid you not. Mrs. Hadley, this is so-and-so. She said, it is company policy that you cannot have more than $5,000 in your e-wallet. I said, okay, great, what is that? I'm like, what are you trying to tell me? And she says, your e-wallet has more than $5,000. You need to set up your bank account so we can transfer it. Okay, well, I don't know what that means. She goes, you need to go into your back office. What does that even mean? I had no clue. I'm so computer illiterate. So she's like, go to your computer. She's like, do you know where you go and order? So I'm like, well, I just have it on auto ship. And she says, well, you have to go in now and you need to go into your back office. And she showed me how to do it, or told me how to do it. I went into my e-wallet, and my very first paycheck was $18,000. I had no clue because I didn't care. Why did I not care? I didn't care about making the money because I was telling everybody about that product. Okay, so I was like, are you kidding me? So not only did that change my little daughter's life, it changed our life financially. And it was like, oh my gosh, I didn't even do anything other than tell people how awesome it was. So that has been part of our life. What?
Tell them why. House. Because of the surgery.
Because of what?
Surgery?
Oh, I didn't leave that part out. Yeah, I did leave that part out. Well, some of you heard the story, but before I got that phone call, my one daughter that we bought it for, we were told by the doctors she'd outgrown her implants. So we had to come up with another $22,000 out of pocket because insurance didn't cover it. We have to buy her implants, which were $18,000, and pay for the surgery. So that was about a week before I got that phone call. Me and my husband, we had gone and we're going to take out credit cards and buy the stuff and then pay off the credit cards. So it was like a blessing. That I still get a paycheck every Friday from that company. And I don't do anything with it anymore. But I still believe in it. I still tell people about it. I just don't tell as many people about it. But then this came into our lives a few months ago, and I'm like, it's the same thing. It's changed our family's lives. I mean, I can't tell you, sleep is a huge thing. It helps you produce your serotonin, which gets rid of your cortisol. You're just health-wise, it gets rid of inflammation. So, but this is the thing. The reason I make so much money on that other company was because I found that company before it even went big. So the fact I told people, and to be honest, I only told 32 people about it, and I was making, well, it's come down, but I was making $2,000 to $3,000 a week on that, and I wasn't just because I told people. Well, this is the thing about this company, and this is why I told Anna about it. This company has not even gone public. It goes public on May 29th. So have you heard those people that say, oh, I got in, if you can get in when at the right timing or at the beginning, then you make all the money. That is true. That's true here, and it's true over here. Okay, I'm going to explain that. So a lot of people ask about direct sales, or they've heard about multi-level marketing. Okay, so let's talk about that. Okay, so if you go buy a product at a store, that store makes money and that company makes money off of that awesome product. Okay, so, well, what if you take away the store and you are the store? What's the difference? People call multi-level bad. No, you have to rechange your thought on that. You are now the store. So you're going to make money and the company's going to make money. Okay, but you don't have to have a store and you don't have to carry the product. Okay, so you have to kind of remove your mind from that, okay? So the fact of the matter is, this company was started by Dallin Larson. He is the same guy who started USANA. USANA is, there's him, Dallin, and his wife. And he was Entrepreneur of the Year. He has created 2 separate billion-dollar companies. What does a billion-dollar company mean? That means every year, that company makes $1 billion. Okay? So he said, after he did his 2 companies, he's been on hiatus for a while, enjoyed life, and he says, now that technology has caught up to health products, because USANA has some great health products, he said the technology's here now. So he wanted to introduce a whole new company with this whole new concept. So it's very, really simple. So this is the understanding. You guys need to understand. I'm not kidding. This group, like me, this group, Anna, because Anna's only 9 people under me. That's it. I am only, 11, under the main person. Do you guys understand? Okay, I'm going to paint this picture. When it goes public, everybody that signs up goes underneath you. Okay, you have to understand that. So what that means is if they make money, you make money. If they sell a product, you make a percentage. Okay, how does that work? Okay, so people are like, well, there's a catch. We have to understand it. Okay, so can you?
Yeah,
So everyone that signs up,
has
like,
to go
when it-
somewhere.
when it goes public, will go underneath.
Has to go somewhere. They have to go somewhere. Because that's why they call it multi-level. But they're like, well, I can just sign up and just sit there and make all my money. Well, no, there's still some rules, okay? So that's you. See, that's you up there. And all you have to do is get 2 people underneath you to make money. Okay, that's the rule. The rule is, what does that mean? 2 customers? No, that means 2 people saying, I'm going to tell 2 people about it and I'm going to get 2 people. Okay, that's all they have to commit to. If you just get 2 people underneath you and all you do is tell them, no matter what you do, just get 2 people underneath you. You don't have to sell any of the product. Okay, you're going to build and you're going to build and you're going to build. Well, how do you make money? Okay, so this is the rule. This is the rules. Once you have your 2 people, they get their 2 people. It's compound interest. Then those 2 people get 2 people. Okay, so if every person you brought in got 2 people and you helped them get 2 people and they got 2 people and everybody stayed active, in, 9 months, you would be making $25,000 a month. And if that's all you did even sell any product. All you did was get 2 people.
Yeah.
Excuse me, what?
What was it?
25,000 a month.
Excuse me, what? Was it 20?
I can't remember what it was.
It's either 25 or 35,000.
Somebody that really likes math figured
Yeah, because the
out.
guy was doing the math and we're like, holy crap. Okay, but if you sit and do the math and you do go off their point system, yeah, you would be making that much money. Okay, but I've been there when I have made thousands and thousands of dollars a week on nothing while I slept. Okay, so all of this is confusing. This PV, all of this is confusing because it's like, what does PV mean? What does PIV mean? What does VP mean? What does all this mean? Okay, so that stuff confuses me. All I know is I want to help people make money, and I'm going to make money if I help you make money. Does that make sense? No, go to the other one.
Can I say something about that guy really quick?
Oh, yeah.
Maybe I should learn his name.
You know,
Nice guy, you know. I firmly believe it, but I was watching one of his things that if you sign up, you have like some classes, and I love when he said, Dad watched this too, where he said he was working in a potato field. Have you seen that? And he said, did you watch it too? And I loved it. He was 16. And he says, as that guy is sleeping, I'm picking his potatoes.
At 5 in the morning.
Yes, and I seriously get chills about it because you know that he was blessed with this, that he says, I will one day make money while I sleep.
He lost ownership of his own company.
Really?
Because
USANA.
not USANA, the other one.
Mona V.
Mona
One of them.
B. Yeah.
Oh, and he knew that too.
So that was the
You
company
get
that
the
went
motivate?
$1 billion in 5 years.
In 5 years. Okay, this is the kicker though.
I don't know.
This is the kicker, like with understanding where your guys are at time. Is there only, what did they tell us, only 32 left?
25.
25
I got a
left.
text today, there's not very many.
25, okay, so hold on. Okay, so this is how it goes. Let's say that's you. See, that's you up there? And all you have to do is get 2 people underneath you to make money. Okay, that's the rule. The rule is, what does that mean? 2 customers? No, that means 2 people saying, I'm going to tell 2 people about it and I'm going to get 2 people. Okay, that's all they have to commit to. If you just get 2 people underneath you and all you do is tell them, no matter what you do, just get 2 people. people underneath you. You don't have to sell any of the product. Okay, you're going to build and you're going to build and you're going to build. Well, how do you make money? Okay, so this is the rule. This is the rules. Once you have your 2 people, they get their 2 people. It's compound, like compound interest. Then those 2 people get 2 people. Okay, so if every person you brought in got 2 people and you helped them get 2 people and they got 2 people and everybody stayed active, in, what was it, 9 months, you would be making $25,000 a month. And if that's all you did, you didn't even sell any product. All you did was get 2 people.
Yeah.
Excuse me, what?
What was it?
25,000 a month.
Excuse me, what? Was it 20? Is it 30?
I can't remember what it was.
It's either 25 or 35,000.
Somebody that really likes math figured
Yeah, because the
out.
guy was doing the math and we're like, holy crap. Okay, but if you sit and do the math and you do go off their point system, yeah, you would be making that much money. Okay, so, but I've been there when I have made thousands and thousands of dollars a week on nothing while I slept. Okay, so all of this is confusing. This PV, all of this is confusing because it's like, what does PV mean? What does PIV mean? What does VP mean? What does all this mean? Okay, so that stuff confuses me. All I know is I want to help people make money, and I'm going to make money if I help you make money. Does that make sense? I only make money if I help you make money. So I'm going to help you make money, because if you make money, then I make money. Okay? But I still believe in the product, so I have a lot of customer sales. I have a lot of people going, that's not for me, but I want the product. Okay? So you're still going to make a ton of money on that product. Okay? So that's why you would want to sign up to do it, because I can guarantee you're going to buy it anyways. And I can guarantee you're going to tell somebody, oh my gosh, because somebody's going to say, I got joint issues, I got inflammation, I got fibromyalgia, I'm aching all over, or I can't sleep at night. How many times have you heard that from 15 people in a week? Okay, yeah, it's really easy. So then you give them a little sample and they call you up, like the people go, okay, can I buy $500 worth? Yeah, I send it on its way. I've sold to Hawaii, to Florida, to Phoenix, to, I mean, I've only been doing it 2 months. So you are part of our group. No more than that. No more than that. Okay, so yeah, we really make that much money. Okay, so hold on. Okay, so are you guys any questions with this so far? Does that make sense? So people are like, well, multi-level, you only make money if you sign people up. You need to understand. If you sign them up and you commit to help them find 2 people, and those 2 people find 2 people, all you're doing, I'm going to commit to you because I'm going to help you make money, because then I'm going to make money.
It's not like Beachbody or It Works either.
No. The coolest thing is your points will roll. So you get paid weekly. So every Friday we get a paycheck. They pay you from Sunday at midnight, so Sunday to Sunday. So Sunday at midnight is your cutoff. And then you'll get paid that Friday for what you did from that last Sunday to Sunday. Does that make sense? So you're a week behind. Now let's just say you didn't hit enough points to get this bonus, or you didn't hit enough points to get this bonus. Your points just roll. They don't go away. They don't disappear. You've already done the work. They sit there until it accumulates, till you earn that bonus, and then they pay you. There's like 10 ways?
8.
8 plus, okay, 8 ways, 8 natural ways to get paid 8 other ways, okay? Through volume of your team, through volume of your own sales, through the people that you sign up, through the people that you help them sign up. There, what else? Okay, keep going. Go, let's see, right there. Okay, so see, right here, if somebody buys the customer intro package, you just got $32. Plus, if there's somebody that you signed up as well, let's say there's somebody that is one of your 2 people, you will also make a $50 bonus. So you just sold them $230 worth of product and you made what is that? 82? Okay, well, you probably spent $300 of your own product to sign up, so all you have to do is do that 3 times and you made your money back. Does that make sense? So then it's like, well, and then if you tell anybody about it, so you don't have to go out and sell this every day. Who has time for that? I don't. I don't have time for this every day. I'm a mom. I still have a full-time thing that I do. However, every time somebody brings it up, I say, guess what? Here, try this. Try this. This is how, and what was my biggest sell day? Was it $700? $700 in like 10 minutes. And it's so easy because people are like, I want it. As soon as they feel it in their body, they know it. So it's so easy. And then usually if they buy it, they're coming back and going, can I sign up? I want to sign up to sell it. I might as well. I might as well get a kickback because I'm going to be buying it anyways. So if they're buying it, they might as well just get the kickback. So it's the same price. It's the same price, whether you just go online and you want to just buy this, or if I buy this. We mean you have to buy it for the same price.
No benefit.
There's no benefit, which I'm like, okay, well then that makes sense. I'll just sign up to sell it. So that's what I did, but not really sell it. I'm just going to tell people about it, and then people are calling me. So it's really, really simple. And so we didn't expect it to bless our lives as quick as it did and as fast as it did, but it's been fun because when you feel good and you find something that feels good, yeah, we've met a ton of people. So in our downline, so Anna's came right underneath me, but in our downline, okay, that's part of us. We have several doctors, we have a few chiropractors, an MMA fighter, the guy that runs the biggest teen suicide prevention program in like the western states. We have two self-made millionaires. They signed up to sell this.
They left an $80,000 a month
Job to sell this.
No, they were in another company similar,
Well, yeah, to sell.
and they left that company.
And so literally if you sign up and you come to our meetings on Thursday, that's who you'll be sitting with. Like this type of people. Doctors are like, it's about time this level of the liposomes are offered to the consumer. So doctors are like, this is going to change my patient's lives. It's not something I can prescribe, but I can make money on the other side. So to hear some of the doctors speak has been really interesting to hear. And the stuff they're seeing with inflammation and surgery recovery on the Renew is insane.
That's what I need.
Yeah. Oh, if you had surgery,
I'm
the
gonna
Renew is
have
what you need. Oh, you're gonna have it. Yeah. Any type of surgery. So this I mean, it breaks it down. There's so like to sit and look at all the ways and understand it is really overwhelming. It was overwhelming to me. I said, I don't care. Tell me the easiest way to make money. Okay. So go all the way to the end. No, you're going the opposite way. Keep going. Keep going. This is just different ranks.
This is how you get paid too.
This is another way you can get paid. You can make 5%, like if you hit any of these ranks, you get 5% of any of the people below you that are silver, bronze, or gold, or platinum. So you are going to make 5% of what they make. So does that make sense? So if I'm helping them become a gold person, I'm going to make 5% of their bonuses, everything they make, if I help them get to that level. Okay, so it just tells you that for everybody that's a ruby underneath you, anybody that's an ambassador. So, and if you
No, it goes 7 levels beyond.
Yeah, but I don't have a blackboard to teach
I
them
know.
that, so
I'm
we
just
won't
saying.
teach that.
So it's not 5.
Just know that it's really awesome and you make money at such intense levels. They made it so easy that let's say you signed up 10 people, and then let's say you have Joe Schmo, you never signed up, but they're put underneath you, and they start making a lot of money. They will act like all those other people aren't there, and they will start paying you at that highest level that person's underneath you. Okay, so you want people underneath you to have success because the more success they have, the more you get paid. So, but let's just say you sign up and you sign up your 2 people and you just stay active, okay, every month, you're still going to make money. You'll still make a little bit of money. Okay, you don't have to do another
Being
thing.
active is if you get those each month, right?
Yeah, so being active, you have to order the 80 PV, yeah, 80 personal volume a month. Now this is the kicker. So if you order, and it turns out to be $113 a month. Well, guess what? 2 of these, well, one of these is $50. I can guarantee you're going to be buying more than that, okay? Because the stuff works. And so you're going to be, so as long as you stay active, you wouldn't have to do anything else and you're still going to make money off of your group volume. But why on earth would you want to do that? Why on earth would you want to tell 7 or 8 people and help them find 2 people? you can make a lot of money. If you are a math person, and they said, I mean, you could be making,
27,500 a week
yes, if you get
for 1,000 something cycles.
off of just signing up 2 people, if those 2 people get 2 people. Like, it's insane how much money you can make. And people get so scared, especially in Utah, about multi-level.
Yeah.
But you have to understand what it is. You're eliminating the store, now you're the store. Instead of the store making money, you're making money. Does that make sense?
So back to this, let's say there's 10 people below you, and 3 of them are bronze or above. Those 10 people, 7 of them disappear. So the first one, you get 20%, the second one, you get 10%, and then the third one, you get 5%.
So don't freak out if somebody goes inactive below you. Who cares? Because it's still going to drop down. Okay? But you have to understand, this company is going to go live active in Las Vegas. Okay? In the end of May. Okay, so don't be one of those people that'll be like, yeah, I sat in a Vasayo meeting like back in April of last year and I didn't do it. Like you have to understand you are getting in at the right level.
I think this group has 150 people.
That's it from our top, like down. Okay, so you gotta think about that. You know how it comes out like this? Well, it's practically filled in. So the only place to go when people are at it is where? Underneath you. So you have to understand, so when the doctor enrolls somebody, he's got to put them somewhere. They have to go down underneath you guys. Does that make sense? So, and then when you enroll somebody, then you put them in, and then you might, all of a sudden, like, I have people underneath me, I have no clue who they are. I'm like, okay, because they got filled in. So I will make money from their sales, from what they do, and I don't even know